Hello, my name's Mike and I'm from Access Irrigation. In this video we'll be looking at fittings suitable for above ground pipe, and particularly at this point we'll be looking at barb fittings. I have examples of barb fittings here. You can have them with valves, or you can have them with female connections, or you can buy a bag of mixed fittings that has elbows, T's, straights and a fold over stop end as well, which we'll talk about in a later video. If you want to know what size fittings you're going to need, it's all about the outside diameter. So I've got 16mm LDP pipe, which is an above ground pipe. How do I know that? Because I can actually squeeze it. So we could call it a soft wall pipe. So that's a 16mm. You can measure it across its outside diameter. And the fittings you'll get are actually sized for 16mm, but they are not 16mm diameter for obvious reasons. If you want to know what size fittings you've got, it's actually clear, it's stamped on there, which makes it a little bit easier to work out. So 16mm fittings will fit 16mm pipe in this case. When you look at the barbs, you can see there's a large barb at the front, and then you've got another barb with some grooves in it, and that's to aid the fitting of it, which I'll show you how to do in a bit. So as I say, you can get elbows. You can also get T fittings. You can get straight connectors, as I say, as well as the stop ends. So a bag of mixed bits is probably the best thing to buy if you've got several connections to make. You can also buy it at 20mm, and you can also buy mixed packs for those, and elbows and T's, etc, etc. So let's have a look at the pipe itself. Black in colour because it needs to be UV stabilised so it doesn't deteriorate in the outside when the sun hits it. And as I say, soft wool. Use pipe cutters to cut it, and you also get a nice square cut like so. The edge of it is square, and that's okay in this case. We don't need to do any chamfering or leading it in any way. What we do need is a glass or a cup of hot water. This is by far the best way to put fittings on. What we use is the characteristics of the pipe to actually give us a nice tight seal. When we warm it up, it expands the pipe. We push it on the fitting, and then when it cools down, it tightens and grips around the barbs on the fitting and makes a nice decent seal. If you do it properly, you won't need any clips or anything else to secure it. Remember, this is a low pressure pipe, so don't put a lot of pressure onto it, otherwise you will get the fittings blowing off. Okay, let's have a go at fitting one. Dip the pipe in there for a few seconds. Depends how hot your water is, obviously. Okay, and then push it on. When you're pushing it on, it's best to do it as an up and down movement, not twist. What will happen is you'll kink the pipe and damage it. So when you're putting it on up and down, and take it right to the actual stop on it. And you can see then it's beginning to cool down again, and then you've got the deformity of where the barb is, and that will give you a nice, really nice seal. You can do that for any of the fittings, including the female fitting, which is ideal for a tap. So you screw that on the end of your tap or a tap timer, and then your pipe work can go out from there.